Yeah. Hi guys. Good evening to everyone. And my here is my introduction, brief introduction. My name is Satya Prasad, and I born and brought up in Chautupal, which is just outside Hyderabad. So I come from a family of five, and my father and my other two elder sisters are working professionals. I completed my graduation in the year of 2022 in computer science and engineering from Satyabama University, Chennai. My strengths are confident, energetic, and my interpersonal skills, such as communication, leadership, active listening, critical thinking. And coming to in this investment banking course, I have learned a lot of domain knowledge and technical skills, like what is financial system, who are the players in the financial system, what are the products involved in financial system and markets, and also core marketing operation, investment banking operations, like what is AML KYC, what is trade life cycle operations, and so on. So my goal of this joining this investment banking course is to put those theoretical knowledge into practical use by getting into an IB firm. So my second is, why did I choose IB profession? So it all started with my curiosity to understand how land prices are going to work. Like when I'm before getting to know this course, few years back, I came across news, and from my family members, I came to know that land prices are appreciating a lot, and my family members are very bullish on investing in land. They're expecting land prices is going to appreciate a lot. So but I didn't understood based on what based on what principle or based on what variables they are deciding land is going to appreciate a lot. So then I started my research in Google, and I came across different kind of things, and later I found out that in overall grand scheme of financial system, or in this whole finance, real estate is a small avenue compared to other kind of investments, like company, like stock investments, bond investments, and other things, like REITs. So so then I came across, compared to these stock exchanges and this real estate, in company stock valuation, it's mostly dependent on how company is going to earn in the future, and what are the, based on their business, the business gets priced based on their business valuations and based on their business prospects. So I thought that this is way better compared to this real estate valuation, where I can focus on. So while I'm learning more on those things, I came across a beautiful, inspiring investor called Warren Buffett, and he's the world's biggest investor. And I'm very inspired by his way of teaching, how he's going to, how he's valuing different kind of assets and everything. So I want to explore more on this course, but so that's how I got started in this into this IB field. So coming to my topic today. Today I'm going to talk about, to give a small presentation on reconciliation. So first, what is reconciliation? Reconciliation is nothing but comparing two independent data records. Like, in two independent data records can be your bank account statement and your like passbook. Like, the two independent data records are nothing but one data with you, and the other data is from other entities data. So those are considered as independent records, which are supposed to be in agreement, but uh, which are not in agreement. So you find some kind of discrepancies or errors in the data records. So to check whether where the discrepancies are arise, so we do this kind of reconciliation, where we found out where the discrepancies are arising, and we will check and found out, and we will record those discrepancies with date and time, and getting it reviewed with validation teams. And after getting reviewed, we will forward those things to business owners, like people who the other side of data records, and get those discrepancies resolved. So coming to the importance, the main importance of reconciliation is, it ensures accuracy and validation of financial information. Like, let's take an example, like you hold a bank account in a particular bank, like a SBI bank. and it is a savings bank, savings account. You have savings account in it. Let's say because there you got a message that some kind of money is got debited from your account, but the transaction is not made by you. So then you will go to the bank and check whether uh, like you will check how much balance should I have to have and how the bank statement is reflecting. So if there is any discrepancy between those two, you are going to face some kind of financial loss. Like if the bank is showing only 5,000 as your balance, but you say your balance is more 10,000, you are losing that 5,000 money. So with the help of this reconciliation, you can able to check those two records. With the help of from your side, you can able to check you can get your passbook, and from the bank account side, the other data you can get as a bank statement. So if you compare these two data, you can able to check where some kind of discrepancy arise that 5,000 amount where it has missed, where you let's say you have made any you forgot any transaction or the bank has made any errors. So with the help of these steps, you can able to find out and resolve those issues in a professional and clear and timely manner. So that is the main importance. So in reconciliation, we follow these steps. These are 7 steps. First is to get data from independent sources. So in our example, first is one data is get details from the passbook, that is the transactions that you made in the past data, and the other is bank statement. Bank statement is the point of view from the bank. Based on their data, we will get these two data, and we will compare those two data with date and time, like when I made this transaction, when it is got debited, when it got credited, and we will check all those things, and we will find out whether where we are finding some kind of breaks or discrepancies in between those two, and we will document those two by taking a small screenshot or by highlighting those two discrepancies. And later we need to get it reviewed by independent reviewers or someone who is expert in those things. And if they also say like there is a discrepancy in those things, then we need to take those discrepancy to the business owner. In this bank account case, you need to take those discrepancy with the bank manager or the bank where you add this account, and you need to talk with them and show them the evidence required so that they can make any to get their point of view, or to check whether is there any error from their side. And so we need to rectify those things in a timely manner. So if they are also not responding properly, then what we should do is we should take those what I can say, those things to higher authorities like higher branch manager, like central bank. So and this is what the whole reconciliation is all about. So coming to different types of reconciliation, we have two different types of reconciliation. One is internal reconciliation, and the second one is external reconciliation. In internal reconciliation, we will compare data from our data which is generated from our internal teams, like internal systems. Like let's take, there is a front office team, there is a as you know, in investment banking we have three different departments: front office, middle office, and back office. In internal reconciliation, what we do is we will compare between different kind of departments, like front office with front office data and back office data, like with back office data and with middle office data, with middle office data and with front office data, and find if there are any discrepancies in those things, and we will resolve those things. And second is interbranch reconciliation. Let's take, in India there are a lot of different branches for similar company, like let's take, there is JP Morgan Hyderabad and JP Morgan Bangalore. So comparing these two records of JP Morgan Hyderabad and JP Morgan Bangalore is called as inter branch reconciliation. And third is intergroup reconciliation. It is nothing but comparing Indian business entity like Indian Goldman Sachs old company with US Goldman Sachs branch, not branch. It is overall country reconciliation. Comparing the If we compare these two records, then we call as intergroup reconciliation. This is all about internal reconciliation. And second is external reconciliation. External reconciliation is nothing but comparing data that is generated from inside like from your internal systems, and data which is generated from external systems like cash reconciliation, like checking your bank account details with you, like with passbook, and also with the bank statement. Bank statement is statement which the bank gives from their perspective. So comparing, if you compare your internal like passbook with a bank statement, is called as cash reconciliation. Here the bank statement is external data, and the passbook is your internal data that you maintain. Second is stock and depot reconciliation. This is nothing but a demat account is nothing but a dematerialized account where all our securities are stored. And if you compare, like if you made a buy transaction in our internal system, and if you find any discrepancies that the securities are not get deposited in our depot account, then we will compare those discrepancies and get those resolved. That is called as stock or depot reconciliation. Third is client account reconciliation. Client account reconciliation is nothing but checking ourselves with clients accounts, and that is what client account reconciliation. Third is brokerage, and fourth is exchange. Those are all similar. That is nothing but changing those external sources of data is nothing but those are different steps. In brokerage, we will take the other side, the external side, as brokerage statements, and in exchange we will take the exchange data records, those things. And compared to why we need reconciliation is all about there might be a human error or any fraudulent transaction that going to affect us financially, those things. And these are some of the things that's going to happen. So we use different kind of software actually. As you know, in today's day and age, uh, there will be a lot of transactions that is going to happen in each and every second. So it's not possible that each human cannot check, like humans cannot able to verify each kind of transaction with their own. So that's why we use different kind of softwares, where with the help of softwares you can able to check it automatically. And if the software finds any kind of error, any kind of discrepancy in the data, then the software will arise some kind of issue with us, and we can able to check those things. So these are some of the softwares like QuickBooks, SAP, ERP. Oh, these are some of the what I call the softwares what we use to for reconciliation purpose. So thank you guys. So if you have any doubts, you feel free to ask me.
Okay.
Yeah, Atik.
ఏం ఓకే మంచిగా చెప్పు ఏం లేవు
Oh, really? Thank you. I think I should some in between. I'm making some kind of grammatical errors and some issues, so I need to improve on those things. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.